But before we get into this video, guys, join my— Whoa! Facecam jump scare. It has been 3 long years since I started YouTube, and finally today I am going to start recording with a facecam. Man, it's already feeling so weird having to stare into a camera. Now, you might be wondering why so randomly I have decided to get a webcam up. And that is because up until this point, I actually had no issue showing my face on the internet. I mean, if anybody would have asked in my Discord server, I would have gladly taken a selfie and showed to them. But nobody did up until this point. One, I didn't have any money to get a proper setup. And two, it was that I had no good environment to be having a face cam. Like before we move into our new house and me getting my own room, you're seeing right now, is all mine. In the last house that we were at, I would share a room with my sister, and that environment was not good at all. I would occupy a little corner of it. If I do have a picture of my old setup, and if it is on the screen right now, it is very miserable looking, I know. And me being able to afford a face cam and a new microphone, I'm hoping the quality is better than the last one, by the way. The last one was doing my voice injustice, dude. Like the last one that I was using, I have just noticed how it was not accurately displaying my voice to you guys. So yeah, I'm hoping it is better. And also already me having to look at a camera is just so weird, dude. I'm like still only looking at the screen, but then I'm looking at OBS and seeing that, hey, there's me over there. Like, look at this. This is me down here. But anyways, getting sidetracked, I was talking about how me being able to afford a facecam and a microphone is all thanks to you guys' support. And also this very bed. I was able to actually afford my bed, my sister's bed, my sister's wardrobe, my microphone, my face cam, some for my mother, some for my father. I actually helped in buying a lot of the furnitures. Not a lot, maybe a couple of them, but still a considerable amount of money, because in the process of moving into this house, he did actually just say that he straight up ran out of money and we had to use my money that I got from YouTube, which is crazy. And I want to say thank you. Thanks to you and thanks to YouTube with carrying my wallet in this economy that we have in Iran. Dude, I gotta talk about the economy. Okay, this might look shitty right now because I'm still kind of figuring things out with a new face cam, so I have to do a whole redo of my recording setup. Like, if you were to look up the price of a 1.5 liter of Coke in USA, it's somewhere between $1.62 and $2.74. But here in Iran, it costs somewhere around 58,000 tomans. Toman being the currency that we use. And in my own exchange site, you're gonna see that the price of a dollar in Iranian toman is 93,500 tomans. And already that should be alarming. So we put this shit into perspective. $2 times the price that it would be. How much was it? 93,500. That's how much $2 is in Iran. And the price of the same bottle of Coke in Iran is somewhere like 58,000. So with the price of one bottle of family-sized Coke, it would be 3 in Iran. That's how much inflation there is in Iran. Like, if a tourist were to move into Iran for like a couple weeks, they would be good for a whole day with only $5 in their pockets. And that is how I say I managed to help my father in moving in with covering some of the house's necessary costs with only YouTube alone and only ad revenue, which is crazy. Most people can't do that in other places, but if you have a dollar income in Iran with this inflation, that's just astronomically crazy. That is why, once again, I want to say thank you for watching and liking the hot garbage that I make somehow. I highly appreciate you choosing me as the content creator that you would watch when eating dinner or lunch or whatever, or in your free time, any reason. Thank you for inviting me to your home. It means a lot to me, and I love each and every one of you for that. Also, you're noticing that this video has a lot of cuts. That is because for the love of myself, I cannot string a whole sentence, man. Like, figuring out how I'm even gonna edit is gonna be a very grueling task. You might not notice in the background because I usually make sure that my videos have no mistakes or fumbling in it. But now that I have a face cam up and my inability to string a whole sentence like Joe Biden is really showing here, and that is not good. And it's also because I got a face cam and I'm constantly looking at it. It's weird to be looking at, also it's very shiny, to be looking at such a shiny object and just talk. It's kind of more difficult than I thought. And also going forward, the content is gonna be just generally the same, except with me being in the video personally. I know, very huge. And also, I am hoping this new microphone isn't too annoying sounding or whatever, because this thing did cost a lot, not gonna lie, and I would be sad if it was not much of an improvement over my last microphone. I would use this thing before, which sounded terrible, but not anymore. And with the addition of a face cam in my videos, I'm hoping that we, as a content creator, and you as an audience, we can connect better together. And if you want to connect even more, join my Discord server, link in the description. And I wanted to make this video to just say the changes that are going to happen with what I got, and nothing special really, no gameplay at all. If you were waiting on more Ultra-Kill gameplay or any sport creations or any Hollow Knight mods even, if anybody watches that, then I am sorry to disappoint, but new videos sooner than my made-up schedule, because this is quite effortless, I do admit. So if you got this far in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching, and leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of not these pep talks. Actually, maybe there would be just me for the whole video just talking to the microphone or face cam. Maybe. So comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. And once again, thank you for all that you guys have done, even though you might have not noticed. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.